Hello, my name is Matt Meyer. I'm the Digital Engagement Editor at the Grand Junction Daily Sentinel, and today I will be taking you through a tutorial on the e-edition and just how to access some of the features it has. So first, we're going to open our internet browser, and this is a good time to mention that if you are running Chrome, Safari, Firefox, Internet Explorer, or any of kind of the modern VPN privacy browsers, all of those will work well with the e-edition, but if you're running on Netscape or AOL, or something that hasn't been updated in 2 decades, you're not going to have the most stable experience on the e-edition. So if you're having problems and you're running Netscape or AOL, maybe consider upgrading to Google Chrome or Firefox, and that'll give you a more stable experience with the e-edition. So we're going to open up our internet browser here, and we're going to go to gjsentinel.com. You look up in the top right corner, you have options to sign up or log in. If you are more digitally inclined and you want to kind of just save paper, maybe help the environment, there are options for digital only subscriptions and kind of hybrid subscriptions with fewer print days and still 24/7 digital access. We rolled those out as part of this, so if you want digital only delivery, you can sign up right there. But today we're just going to go to log in. That will open here. My username and password is already saved because I have the remember me box checked, but if you don't have that, or you don't have a username or password, or you're getting an error, or you don't remember your password, please call Circulation at 970-242-1919 or email them at circulation@gjsentinel.com, and they'll be able to help you out, and they'll get your print account set up to an online account and kind of get those things connected so you're able to get rolling with the e-edition. So we're going to hit sign in here. You can tell you're signed in because your name pops up here in the top corner. If you scroll down from the top corner here, and we're going to go to the e-edition, this big blue button right here. We're going to click on that. Now, this video is going to be coming out on Monday, but I'm filming it on Friday, so it's going to have Friday's edition here, and that's what we're going to kind of go through how to use this. So as you can see, this looks an awful lot like the print edition that you can pick up off a newsstand. It's a full digital recreation of what we do on the print side of things. Gives you some options on kind of how to read this. So here's our main story on fire and kind of the how the culture, or the climate's shifting on the western slope. And so you can click here, click once, it'll give you kind of a lighter text, like a clean text setup that's really easy to read. And if you click twice, it opens it up as a PDF, so you can kind of zoom in and see all those things like you would on a print edition. But the cool part is it also attaches the jump. You don't have to cycle through pages to read the jump. So you can see something that's on a different page. It keeps the entire story together over here, and that's super helpful. If you want to see a broader view of the pages, click Pages over here on the right. You can see the different sections of the newspaper and kind of what your options are here. There's also options to download pages as PDFs, and this is important if you want to access the paper offline. Say you're going camping, or you just don't want to be connected to the internet all the time, whatever it is, you can download individual pages by clicking the box next to it, like so. Or if you want to download an entire section, there's options to download the section at the top. And then if you want to download the entire paper, you can click up here and click Download Complete Edition. Over here you have the options, and I'm not going to get too much into these, but if you go through the e-edition and you start feeling comfortable with the way you're navigating it, you can set some of your personal settings over here. Options to kind of use single or double clicks to make it look like either the PDF or the clean text version. You have options to kind of adjust that. You can zoom in with your scroll wheel if you want to do that. You can do all kinds of things in here, and it's just once you feel comfortable, you can get here and set the settings the way you want them to be. Over here we have the different e-editions, about a month of editions here that you can click on and go through. If I want to go back and see last Sunday's paper, I can hit here and go through and cycle through that. This is a good time to mention too how you cycle through pages. The single arrow here, this guy right here, will take you through one page. And then if you go back, these double arrows will cycle you through an entire section. So you'll be able to see the different pieces of the paper that way. That's just kind of a way to navigate it faster. Then, if you want to search the archive, we have that here. We recently switched over to a different system, so our archive is not comprehensive. But for the last couple years, like say you have a son who plays football for Grand Junction and he scores the game-winning touchdown, and that happened in 2016, and you really want to find the edition where that was in. If you know the date, you can go back and search and cycle through our archive and find different things that you want to find there. And then last but certainly not least, because this was our most asked question out of all the questions we got with this digital only rollout, where are the puzzles? Well, good news here is that your puzzles are here, and we have more options for you to play. So we have the jumbles, the Sudokus, the puzzle or the crossword puzzles, but we have the LA Times crossword puzzle and the Daily Commuter crossword puzzle options available for you. So if you finish one, feel free to do the other. You have some more options online. We're just going to click through here to show you kind of how this works. Here's the Daily Commuter crossword puzzle, and how you make this one work is you click on the hint. So for 18 across, way too thin. I don't know what that is, but you just type in your answer like so, and it comes in there. So you can also see there's a timer up top here. If you're the competitive type, or you want to compare your time to your friends, or you just want to see how fast you are at completing the crossword puzzle, you have that option up here. So that's kind of the big thing here. If you want to print off these puzzles, the Daily Commuter and the LA Times crossword puzzle, it is important to go to the print button over here. This guy right here, because if you file print, it's going to come in super small, and you're not going to be able to see any of the text. If you click right here, that will be able to print it off as a PDF. If you're just somebody who prefers to sit down and scratch out crossword puzzles that way, that's the way it's going to work. And that is going to do it for this tutorial. I'm going to leave notes for circulation in the bottom if you need to contact them, and I'm also going to leave my personal email. If you have any other questions that I didn't address in this video, things you want to know more about, I'll be able to help you through that. Just feel free to email me. Thank you, and have a great day.